remember that when F. Lee Bailey was the most famous lawyer in America in the 60s and 70s, what I remember is that my mother loved him. My mother was a secretary in the prosecutor's office in Jersey City, and she liked lawyers, one of the few people who do like lawyers. And she was enamored of him, and so I was paid attention to him, and he was on television all the time, from William Buckley's Firing Line to a co-host on the Mike Douglas show. So he liked to be in the spotlight. How did it feel? Well, I have to be honest in that my casting was very last minute. I had like 10 days, whereas most of you had some time beforehand. You knew you were going to do this. I didn't. So I quickly read your book and I tried to read the Larry Schiller book, which is like 900 pages, and looked at a lot of YouTube. And so there was this thing of remembering him from childhood that was very sort of. I thought my mother would be pleased that I'm playing F. Lee Bailey, and you actually sent me an email that he wanted to talk to me because apparently we weren't allowed to talk to them beforehand. I didn't even have time to talk to anybody, but you said he wanted to talk to me after we had finished filming, and I was a little nervous to talk to F. Lee Bailey. And I called him, and he was very charming and gracious. He's about 82. He lives up in Maine. And all he wanted to make sure of was that Bob Shapiro was not favorably portrayed.
I achieved that. And John, you did him good. Lee is happy. So Connie, talk about the playing the historical.
Why is this water called Fred, by the way? Evian available? Should you trust a water called Fred? Does anybody know Fred? All right.
Connie. First of all, I think that Faye would be absolutely thrilled to be referenced as a historical character. So, Faye, you're welcome. It was really, I was so thrilled to have the challenge of it, and for me it was, I was fortunate because I like to keep myself as uninformed as possible, so I didn't really know who Faye was, and which was great.
I think that speaks well of you, actually.
Well, it was really fun because I got to discover, and of course the first thing I read was the morally corrupt Faye Resnick. I said, oh, well, this poor lady. That's not nice. So then I said, no, I want to do my own research, so I read her book, which is thrilling. Guys, it's not easy to come by, but if you can track it down, do it. Do yourself a favor, get Faye's book, it's fantastic. Brentwood hellos all day. So anyway, that was a joy, and I did actually, because Ryan did say, no, I don't want you to talk to Faye. So, and I was glad because I really wanted to have a very specific reference of her from that time. So I didn't spend a lot of time with the Real Housewives and all of that historical stuff she's done. But seriously though, as an actor, it really, you guys did it tenfold from what I had to do, but to be able to have to go so deeply into the insides of these people by watching the outsides and trying to discover what is happening inside to make them behave the way they do is just thrilling as an actor, and we were all so fortunate to have the opportunity.